y'all. Today we are at Puddle Jumpers Children's Resale in Fort Myers, Florida, off of US 41. This is a great store. They've been open since the summer of 2009, and I have been coming here ever since then. So you can also sell your items here, your gently used items. They're open Monday through Friday. They open at 9 a.m. and then on Saturday they open at 11 and Sundays they're closed. Their store is kept very organized and clean. And I noticed that for the most part, all of their toys come with all of the parts. So when you do go to sell your items, be sure that all the toys have all of the little extra parts with them to where you do make that sale. But as you can see, they have tons of stuff here from toys to clothing. And the clothing, they start from preemie to size 12. I've even seen 14 and 16 sizes there before. And then they also have new items as well. It's not all just resold stuff, gently used items, but they have new items. One thing that I recently seen was the little Mickey Mouse ears that they were selling for $10, and they were all different styles and they were super cute. But as you can see, they have like older stuff and newer stuff, which I absolutely love. I ended up getting these little eggs right here. They make little pee-pee noises and you can match them. And there's just so many different options in here. The boys and I love coming here and picking out stuff that just speaks to each one of us. So it's a lot of fun. And if you do decide to sell stuff, they have a 4 bin max per drop off. And then you can wait there. It usually takes like anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how many orders they have to process and how much you bring in. And then say you make $25 or less, they will give that to you in cash. And then if it's anything more than $25, they will write you a check. Now you can decide to do an in-store credit, which then they will give you 10% more. So let's say you got $20 for all the stuff that you dropped off. If you decided to do an in-store credit, they would give you $22. And then if you don't have time to sit around and wait for your items, you can drop them off as long as you come back the same day to pick up whatever they didn't buy. So I thought this was the jackpot right here. I found old school Lincoln Logs. Like, look at this, y'all. 1974. So you know I had to pick up both of them. We're going to start with a little house. So we want to do a couple layers first. So we want these sizes, if you can find those.
This size?
Yep.
This one size?
Yep. And then more of those sizes. We're going to crisscross them. Actually, so we want a good base, which that's pretty good. So now we're going to do this and find these. Okay, perfect. And do it again. And we're gonna put some windows. Okay, so we're gonna find these little things. Okay, now we need another window on the other side. Yep.
Like this?
Yep. And then we need to stack it a little higher right here. Yep. And then we need more of these. And this will be our base for the window. Yep, crisscross it over. All right, I got some fun facts coming your way. Lincoln Logs were actually inspired by the earthquake-resistant architecture of the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo, which was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. They were invented by his son, John Lloyd Wright, around 1916, and they say the name either honors Abraham Lincoln's log cabin origins or Frank Lloyd Wright's middle name, which was actually Lincoln as well. So the toy was a super success because it was educational, and also its production was not affected by wartime material restrictions because it was made out of wood. How cool is that? It also was added to the National Toy Hall of Fame in 1999.
3, 2, 1, roll!
Now where are you going?
I'm gonna go right over here.
Whoa. Oh, good job.
Destruction.
All right, now I had to show off my favorite find at Puddle Jumpers this go around, and it is the 1974 Lincoln Log Scout Set, which is a vintage toy made by Playskool under the Milton Bradley brand, which is known for having about 90 pieces, including real wood logs and additional parts. And this set was part of the 1970s production period where the company briefly switched from wood to plastic, but then reverted back to wood. So it's a popular vintage building toy for children that was designed for educational and fun, building children's imagination. And my mom can vividly remember this exact playset. I absolutely love it.